Alrighty. Let's continue on. Let's do these couple quests over here. Dr. Fleming found an ancient Mander scroll. Now I wish I had listened to my great-great-grandmander when he tried to teach me how to read the old language. I'd really like to know what is on this ancient Mander scroll. Would you do me a favor and ask Professor Winthrop what it says, please? You would like me to translate an ancient Mander scroll? Well, I'm not versed in ancient Mander, but I know Danforth is. See him at the excavation site. Please, good madam. Oh, I went from a miss to a madam. Help me! The wicked Tuts have enslaved my people. They use terrible magic to force us to work here in the pyramid. Please allow us to be free of their oppression. Help me break the charm. Defeat charmed slaves in battle so we might be free. Meow. Oh boy. Oh, great and kind lady, you've done it. 1,000 blessings upon you. Oh, great and powerful one, if you were to take the Tuts' collars of ascent, they could never charm us again. Please defeat the Nirini Crocs in battle. Now, in combat and take the vile collars from them. Would you do this for my people? Yes. Yes, I will. I will do anything for you. I am the Spiral's greatest hope. Apparently. That's right. Get them all. Yes, I got them all.
It is done. You have defeated our... My people have been so inspired by your bravery that they have risked themselves to report some dark news. The Nirini champion will command the charmed ones to destroy anything in the Tuts' way. We must remove the charmed slaves as a threat by defeating their master. You must defeat the Nirini champion in his chamber, but you must first get some essence of fire to summon him. Defeat some flame servants to gather the fire essence you will need. Then you will have to enter the chamber and summon him. Go now. The fate of these unlucky charmed is in your hands, wizard.
You say you need some ancient Mander translated? I'll do my best. It says that there is a beguiler who has been charming the Manders. The Manders have been enslaved due to this mage's spells. They say there is a chamber nearby that houses the souls of the ancient charmed Manders. Probably just a myth. I'd investigate, but I'm far too busy. Can you search outside the excavation? Look for a door with 2 obelisks beside it. Tell me if you find it.
Because I'm so
You're
busy.
to help me find a way inside the palace? Excellent! As far as I can tell, the palace requires a keystone to unlock the door. My partner Robert Lancaster has been searching for the keystone. See if you can find him, while I see if I can't whip up some other way in. Those charmed slaves have made a mess of things. We had all of our digging tools packed away, then those Manders found them and wandered off with them. It would be most helpful if you could find our archaeological picks and shovels. They are scattered throughout this excavation site. Please, collect them so we can return to our work.
Yes.
Smashing! You collected all of our digging tools that the chamber slaves wandered off with. I'll store them away so that we'll have them when we need them. Isn't archaeology exciting?
Good talk to you.
My. There are crocs everywhere. I tried to venture out to find the keystone and ended up running for my life.
You do know it's called Crocotopia, right?
Tell Malcolm Danforth I don't have the keystone, but I did discover that a piece of it is buried in the dig site at the Royal Hall. Say, could you do us a favor, being a wizard and all? Since we Marleybonians don't use magic, we don't have much effect against those fire servants. We've heard that once you defeat a flame servant, you are left with a small eternal flame. When our fires go out, this place is pitch black. Some of those eternal flames would come in handy.
Thanks for that. Good show, that Robert. He couldn't find the keystone, but he did give us a way to find it. It's time to roll up your sleeves and dig into the dirt like a true archaeologist. We need to find that keystone. Please go to the dig site in the Royal Hall and search for the missing piece. It's probably just below the surface of the sand, so you may have to dig around some.
There's our pile of dirt. Oh no, Gordon Fleming has something else for us to do. Well, let's just go get it.
We need the hammers from some of the Cyclops to activate these obelisks. I don't understand the how of it, but they're magically connected.
Wonderful! You have found the keystone! You are a true archaeologist, my friend. I haven't been twiddling my thumbs either. I learned they divided the keystone into 2 pieces in order to ensure the safety of the palace. Who knew? There's only one thing to do, and I'm afraid it's up to you. According to these inscriptions, the Nerini Quartermaster has the final piece of the keystone. You will have to defeat him in combat and get it for us. Can you do that?
But of course. That's neat, though. A fire comes off that. It might have always done that, but all these spells have got a graphic update on the lower level spells, so they look really cool. Tunic of Energy. Okay. So, I still need some of these. I like that this hat still shows that she has really short hair, because, you know, it's summertime. Maybe when it's colder, grow it out. I don't know. In the
I see
mini...
my men cannot take you down. I guess if you want something done right,
Do it yourself. Oh dearie dear, why in the world did you not hit me? That is definitely a mistake. I don't think you could have done enough to seriously damage me, but you know.
a wizard? Maybe you are here to free these pathetic Manders. Such a pity. Your good nature will be your own undoing.
Well, I see how it is with you. You know what? I'm not going to heal. I am going to take the chance. I'm just going to do it. So sorry. Must laugh at you. There we go.
Thank you, wizard. You have spared us from having to serve that mean, horrible croc. I hope that you will be able to defeat the Tuts, so that the Manders may live in peace once more.
You have brought us back some eternal flames. Jolly good. I will not worry about the lights going out down here any longer. Thank you, my friend.
At last, the other piece. You're quite a tough worker. You sure you're not from Marleybone?
No, because I don't stand around.
Here, let me put the pieces together for you. There. Now that we have the keystone, we must inform Professor Winthrop. Head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's been a pleasure working with you, even with all these crocs menacing us.
I knew it! I knew you could defeat the Nerini champion from the moment I met you. Mark my words, young one. Your bravery in the Pyramid of the Sun shall be remembered.
Oh no, this one has the 2 obelisks.
You locate the Chamber of the Charmed.
You found the chamber already? You would make a great archaeologist. That's an important find for the Manders. You may want to tell Hetch right away.
Guys,
You
what
found
they
the
say.
Chamber of the Charmed? I thought that was just a myth. I'm glad you got that scroll translated. I heard that the souls of the Charmed Manders are being held there. It may be a myth, but can you please look into it?
Please, save us from our eternal enslavement. Even in the afterlife, we are still bound to serve our master. Save us from the Soul Keeper.
Yeah, so just walk down to the end.
Fool! You think you can just come in here and take my Manders? They are mine for all eternity.
I'm not collecting these for anything important.
Thank you for freeing us, young wizard. All of us within this chamber can now go to a peaceful afterlife.
This is what I'm talking about. That is so neat.
You freed the souls of the Charmed Manders from the Soul Keeper. I never could have hoped for such a thing of those trapped in eternal slavery. A million blessings upon you and your skills, Master Wizard.
Level up!
You and Malcolm found the keystone. Splendid. We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
Alrighty, that is the official end of the Chamber of Fire. Next, be entering the Palace of Fire. Wings and things. Chicken wings.
It is time to learn your next spell. When in combat, it is always nice to have a companion. I shall teach you how to summon one. One of the items required to summon this companion is fairy wings. You will need to collect some on Unicorn Way from the Dark Fairies. After you have the fairy wings, you will need to go to the gazebo on Unicorn Way. There you will give the wings to a life minion. Don't worry, the minion is very friendly. Good luck.
Well, thank you for that. Yes, free. Give it to me. Train. Yay. Like the ones that they have now, it's different. It's more like a mall where it's different shops on different levels, have different food, and the hours are just ridiculous. I mean, shouldn't you have at least something open 24 hours a day for college students that study at different hours? What about ones that possibly have to work?
Something strange is in the air.
Really? Aw. I can't see. There we go.
Hello there, student of life. I'm so glad that you called upon me for help. Join with me in this merry tune that I play.
Oh my gosh.
The strange man takes from you the fairy wings and gives you an enchanted flower while you dance.
I'm not dancing.
Is dancing not the most joyful thing? You cannot help but feel alive. Go now, and always carry a song in your heart.
Prince Hughes, eh? Goodbye, Prince Hughes. I'll remember you always. Now what do I gotta do?
Very good. You have done well. There are more items needed, though.
Mm-hmm.
Next, you'll need some acetate cloth. This is a cloth that has special magical properties.
Yes, you can make animation cells with it.
Last I heard, the librarian in Crocotopia had a supply of this special cloth. He uses it to bind many of the old books they have there. Please see if he can spare some for me.
Okay, we got some stuff.
Ooh, at last, someone who can help me. Please take this parchment to Zane at the library. Yes.
Oh, hey, Woob, how you doing?
The library is over by the prospector's camp. Ooh, I should have given this to Zane weeks ago.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Greetings, young wizard. I was wondering if you could do something for me.
You can get... Back up, man. Back up. You're too close.
I am in the middle of making a necklace and just discovered that I'm going to need a fire gem.
Certainly.
Can you go to Ravenwood and see if Dahlia Falmea has an extra fire gem?
Jim?
So, you need a fire gem.
Oh my goodness.
I'll see if I have one. Give me a moment.
And?
Oh my. It seems that I ran out. My normal supplier is Gustav Copperflame, the ring shopkeeper. You can ask him if he has any.
Your teeth are scaring me, Falmea.
So you need a fire gem. I normally have some in stock. I embed them in some of the rings I make.
And where do you get them?
Unfortunately, they have been in great demand lately, and I don't have any. You can normally find them in the Dragon's Mouth Cave, next to the Living Flame.
Living Flame. That's for gardening. I like how you can see inside the cave. It looks really cool.
You remove a fire gem from the living flame.
Now, is that okay? I mean, I don't think this thing likes being messed with.
Thanks, young wizard. I really appreciate your help. This should make a fine addition to my new necklace.
You need acetate cloth? You've come to the
Yes,
right
yes, I
place.
do.
I just happen to have some.
The librarian hands you a bolt of the cloth.
HFV, how's it going?
Let me guess. This is for your next spell? I wish I had the time to study magic, but a librarian's work is never done. Time to reshelve some more scrolls.
Well, why can't you, like, read while you're doing stuff? Just saying.
Ah, the very information I need indeed. I appreciate you for bringing it here to me. Tinu can be such a procrastinator sometimes.
Well, that guy.
Could you help me out? I am up to my eyeballs in shelving parchment, and I've got little time. But I'm also trying to collect stories about the history of my race, the Manders. I know many things about our race, but I feel it is incomplete. I fear some of our stories might have been lost in the passage of time.
Passage of time.
It would be great if you could interview a Mander named Hedge Al-Dim just on the other side of the oasis. It would help out my research greatly, and I'm too busy to go myself.
I wish they'd stop using the excuse that they're too busy. That's called lazy.
History? My great-grandmander told me some stories he found in the Chamber of the Chosen. He said our race was once happy and lived without care. All that changed when the Crocs arrived. They were migrating due to hardships and plagues they had in their old lands. We began by helping them out, but we were too generous as a race. We helped them out until one day we discovered that we were their servants. Well, slaves. Sadly, we have become victims of our own kind-hearted nature. Oh well, maybe it was meant to be this way. I hope not. Amazing. You learned all that from talking with Hedge? I never knew that about the history of our race. No wonder the Crocs didn't record that knowledge. You've saved me time and effort.
So wait a second. If the Crocs are not from here, perhaps they're from Wularu? Another one?
How about asking Salam ibn Dur what he knows about the history of the Mander race? He is usually within the pyramid.
So what am I doing with this? I got wings, I got cloth.
Excellent. I knew I could count on the librarian for the acetate cloth.
Well, what about me?
The next item we will need is a green gem. Strangely enough, this is a common request, and Gordon Fleming usually has one. You can find Gordon at the dig site in Crocotopia. Go seek him and ask him for a green gem.
Let's go get the croc booger. Oh, well, there's the booger, but there's a bat in the cave. That's right. And I don't mean a real bat.
You need a green gem? They take a little time to polish. I have a few ready, but they're spoken for. I can give you one of those, but I'll need a rough gem to replace it with. There is a rumor that there is a unique green gem somewhere here in the dig site. I'm having a booger of a time finding it.
Oh my god. I don't even remember that he said that, but that's hilarious.
Do me a favor and search around here for it. It's got to be somewhere around here.
Let's go mining for that green gold. Having a booger of a time finding it. Ermagerd.
You dislodge a green gem from the statue.
Oh my gosh. King sound.
Well done. I'll give you one of the prepared gems, so you don't have to wait. I'll get to work on this one now. No one will be the wiser. Good luck.
You just wanted that special booger gem. That's all I'm saying.
Wonderful. Now that we have all the ingredients, we can begin.
Mulenda starts to weave all the items together.
There we go. All done. And this is for you.
Yeah. Got a minion for 4 pips. Ugh.
You want to know about the history of the Mander race? I'm sure you know we have been slaves of Crocs for ages. Curse their proud snouts. We were too weak-minded and the Crocs took advantage of us. But then, when the Crocs were cast into the sleep, we thought we would be free again. Ha! But are we free? Now the Marlebonians have come here, and we are servants again. And they are stealing our history right out from under our very feet. We need to be free from the curse of the Crocs and all these meddlesome Marlebonians. If only we could break this curse that we live under.
You learned all that by talking with Salam? Quite the hothead he is. I hope he does not stir up too much trouble. The Manders are a docile race, you know.
That is it.
Hedge mentioned the Chamber of the Chosen. I have heard that the texts of our ancestors were stored there, but no one knows where that chamber is. Could you find out information about it? I fear rousing the Marlebonians' curiosity, though. But maybe Prospector Zeke would know of it.
Jumping horn toads. You say you're looking for the Chamber of the Chosen? I thought that was a Mander myth. None of them Marlebonians believe it be existing. but I did see some glyphs concerning that chamber down in the Royal Hall. Take this parchment and make a rubbing of the glyphs. And take the parchment back to Zane for translating. Look for a statue with only one brazier. Just past and dig down there.
The haunted house.
You
So,
take a rubbing at the
that would be
statue's
very
face.
disappointing. Yeah. Well, okay, so that was way before that they had the 7th character slot. But now I love having a balance. The balance on this account is the only one I really like double team with. That's the one that goes and quests with my death. It's so nice, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I think I bought one. Whatever it took to get the Halloween teleport effect. That's how many packs I bought. Because remember they were doing that one event, I guess, thing, or you know, when they have the special crowns thing going on.
You found writing relating to the Chamber of the Chosen. Give me a moment to translate it.
But of course.
Alas, I cannot translate this. This uses glyphs I do not recognize. Talk with Tinu Bakmal. He is more familiar with such things.
Oh, hello again. It is so good to see you, my friend. No one ever comes down here to visit with me. I don't know why.
You don't know why? It's because you're always like in their face.
Oh, you need
always
me
say,
to
"Ooh,
translate
yes."
your glyphs? Yes. I study glyphs as a hobby. Not many people do it, you know. Ooh, you need to go to the lower level of the Altar of Kings. Down there you will find the sacred chamber. You will find it there. Yes.
You find the hallway blocked. Report this.
I'm reporting you. I thought he had like some good drops.
Excellent. Now we can activate these obelisks. All right. Now that we have the hammers,
There we
place
go.
one near each obelisk. That should activate them.
But they say they're not from there. So where are they really from? Spirit Crusher. Anybody? Anybody? Nope. Just checking. I like to make sure. Let's try to contribute. And it just looks cool. Nicey nice. See, why can't we get more spells? We're actually gonna have a vendor that sells them. I'm like, oh come on, why can't you just make each spell that costs like 5 million gold? Whatever the max amount of gold is, like 1. Yeah, but you can get the spell drop from the packs too, right?
Excellent work. The Cyclops should now be easier to handle with their leader out of the picture.
Oh no! The lower hallway leading to the Chamber of the Chosen is blocked? The old scrolls of the Mander race are lost.
Or they're still protected.
Wait! The hallway in the Altar of Kings was damaged when the Marleybonians began their excavations. Maybe someone was in there before they collapsed. Check with Professor Winthrop. He was overseeing the excavations, so he should surely know what is beyond the hallway.
Yes, I jolly well remember that hallway crashing in on us. Luckily, no one got hurt. You can get to the same place through one of the doors in the Chamber of Fire. Just turn right at the first intersection. Nothing of value in there.
It has been a while since someone has challenged us. It will be a pity to defeat you so quickly. Prepare for battle, wizard.
I like the voice of whoever the voice actor that does that. That's nice. Yeah, I think I'll change her hair once the hair gets cooler. Alright, there we go. Okay.
You pick up the book containing the Mander race's long-lost history. History of the Mander race. For thousands of years, the Mander race lived in harmony and peace. Then one day, a piece of floating earth showed up near the oasis. This piece of floating earth contained crocs. who were tired and hungry from their trek. They were fed and their needs attended, but soon they began to take advantage of the Mander's hospitality. Soon they began to unleash their powers and cruelty upon the Manders, and from then on, the Mander race has lived under the tyrannical rule of the Crocs. The Manders believe that one day, a person of great power will come and throw off the shackles of the Crocs. The Manders will once more live free.
The lost history of the Mander race. You have returned to us something that we will hold dear for countless generations. I will keep it safe here in the library for all my days. 1,000,000 thanks be bestowed on you. This act will long be remembered.
A scroll.
Ah, the Cyclops monocle for Marla's report.
Ah.
It's too bad some of the information in her report was incorrect.
Oh yes, I still haven't done that one yet.
She mentioned grub, which is a myth. I, of all people, know it's a myth. She gets a C. This conversation is over.
Well, that is officially all that I have for Chamber of Fire, plus some of the side quests that I hadn't completed yet. So, that is going to be the end for me. Thanks so much for joining me on this latest questing episode of Genevieve Lifegarden, questing through the Chamber of Fire with some side quests and actually a couple spell quests. So if you guys have fun, give a like. If you really love it, you can subscribe. If not, just have fun. If you want to hang out during any of the live streams of my questing, you can follow the link right up above. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye!